welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Spoiler alert, if you scroll down, it's going to spoil it for you. You're not going to be able to play along and sort of guess what I got. So you might not want to scroll down and read the comments. All right, I'm in Tokyo, and if you're seeing this, I've gotten a new watch because I'm not going to upload this if I don't. I'm not a virtual tire kicker. But I'm in Tokyo. I'm going to hit the bank and get some money and then go to Shibuya and check out this piece. Now, you know I mean business because I'm wearing this. You don't want to wear a good watch when you're going to try to haggle. I've got my white cotton gloves. I've got my loop. I'm all ready. And I've got my strategy to get some money taken off. I found a piece that was a couple $100 less than this is. So, in the last video, there was a certain person, Peter Green, good job. He nailed it. He guessed it. But first of all, forget about what I'm going to get. Let's talk about why I'm going to get it. All right, well, there are two reasons. Number one reason, new experiences. Now, I'm not a tough nut to crack when it comes to what I like. I like Rolexes, I like Tudors, steel professional watches, 40 millimeter watches, minimalist dials, information on the bezels. I like GMTs, I like dive watches. But this watch falls outside of that. It's completely different. And so it's going to be a new experience for me. And I don't know if I'll like it or hate it, but that's the fun, seeing my reaction. And, if I were getting something like a safe bet, a 16600 Sea Dweller, well, look, I'd like it. It's not really that different than what I have. It would be a safe bet, and I'd be happy. It would be like another, notch in the bedpost Rolex-wise, but it wouldn't be very exciting. And I'm actually much more excited about this purchase. And new experience, that's what I'm going for. And seeing my reaction to it. Will I like it? Will I hate it? I don't know. And then number two, it's because this watch has intrigued me for years. When I first saw it, I thought it was really cool, but certain aspects of it turned me off. Those are the same aspects that, I guess I'm going to grapple with when I get it. And so, this is a watch that, I've thought about for years, and it's sort of now or never. I don't know if it's going to go up in the future or go down. I don't know. I mean, it's a good time to buy it, and the reason is because I found this particular piece. It's the cheapest one in the world. There's only one in Japan right now, the one I'm going to see. It's advertised on Chrono 24, and it's the only dial variation and the cheapest of these types of watches. And so the price is good, box and papers, and if I don't get it, I think I'll look back at this point and think, well, that was the point I missed it and I should have gotten it. All right, so I got cash. I got a couple thousand in Japanese currency in my bag right here, and it would be a good time to rob me. Would have been a better time when I got that last GMT, but yeah, all right. So now, I was actually supposed to come tomorrow, and I thought I'd go to the sports club today, and then I thought, yeah, I can't quite wait. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll just go to the sports club today and then go after the sports club. And then I thought, I'm not going to be able to concentrate on my workout. I'm going to be thinking about this piece. And it's really the fact that it's the only one at the price it is on Chrono 24. And, if it was just Japan, if they weren't advertising on Chrono 24, then I don't think I would be worried about somebody buying it out from under me. But, this is a relatively rare piece. That doesn't, I'm not hinting that it's going to be valuable. I'm just saying that it's one of those pieces that if anybody in the world and it's a big market out there, you know, a couple billion people were to find it on Chrono 24 and feel the same way about it, they could pull the trigger. And so I decided to come in. And the question is it a really desirable piece? Absolutely not. No, not at all. Nobody's thinking about this piece but me. But you never know. And I decided to get it. And I was looking at pictures and videos of it, as you do. And I found that Watchfinder actually made a video about it a week ago. And I kind of freaked out because I thought, great, okay, it's going to be sort of in, you know, the consciousness of the watch enthusiast a little bit more than it would have 2 weeks ago. And that's not good timing. And so again, it's not a piece that I think people are, you know, clamoring for. But anyway, it's not a particularly desirable piece, but they're tough to come by. Not so much on Chrono 24, but in Japan. I mean, you could buy a couple of them through Chrono 24, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. This one is in Japan. It is in Tokyo, and so that's why I sort of have to make the move. All right, guys. So I'm gonna stop by an AD. I can't help myself. This is Daimadu, I think. Yeah, I think. But the 10th floor here, they have an AD, and this is not one of my favorites. This is the one where they have all of the pieces displayed, which I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get any video of that. No picture? Okay. But we'll see. I just have to satisfy my curiosity. Maybe I'll get him to pull out a few pieces just to like wind and play with. Why not? Right? No picture? Okay. All right, so not a bad experience at all. They were actually really nice. I talked to a woman there. She gave me her card, and she was super nice. And I checked out that Datejust that I saw last time with the pink dial. It's a little bit cheaper. You can see the price there is 720,000 yen. That's with tax. But it's got the old movement. That would be the 3135 movement instead of the 3235 movement. And the newer one's $200 more, so there's a slight discount, $200, actually $204 to be exact. And according to her, if you ask about the model and they have one in the back, they very well may bring it out for you. And so I guess that keeps them from, you know, giving it to somebody who doesn't maybe really want it for themselves. It's like, you know, if you go in and just say, do you have any sports models? Do you have any Rolex Steel Professional Sports? You know, i.e. I'm going to get anything you take out and potentially sell it. You know, I guess it's to avoid that a bit. And obviously, if you're going in and you're asking specifically for a BLNR, then it kind of really means you want it. And that's a great one to ask for because there's not as much money to be made on flipping it. So I feel like, you know, it reflects maybe the purchase of a genuine watch enthusiast rather than somebody that just wants to make a buck. Another piece of interesting information, the Oyster Perpetuals, I asked her what was the most popular color. Turquoise. I also asked her what was the least popular color. She wouldn't answer that. All right. I speculated silver because it's so blah, but she refused to speculate. All right, man, Shibuya, what a weird place. A lot of young people around here. And what does it say that they've decided to sell this watch at their Shibuya location? Well, I'll tell you what it might say. It's a big watch. It's a big watch. It's a watch with wrist presence. I guess you'll hear me say that. I always thought that was a way that people sort of justified watches that are just too damn big. It's got wrist presence. You'll be hearing me spew that line. And packed with functions, absolutely packed with functions. Is that a good enough hint for you? It's a tutor. What more can I do? I can't spoon feed you. All right, guys, this isn't it, but let's just pop by and see what kind of watches they've got. Guys, we've arrived, and it's nothing like looking at a bunch of awesome Rolexes to make you rethink a Tudor purchase. But here we are. The eagle has landed on my wrist. Well, it's more of an albatross, but all right, so did it, and well, you know, you're gonna see it in some of the footage, but look, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my taxes, so unfortunately I didn't get the good tax-free price, but I haggled like a bitch. But how much could I get off? Well, so he wanted to knock about $70 off, and which was good. I was like, okay, we're good. I mean, that's fine. And I looked at it a little bit, and I typed in that number into the calculator that he was going to go with. You know, the $70 off, and then I typed in another $20 off. So I got about $90 off of it, which I thought that extra, you know, $20, that's going to be the celebration beers that I have in about 10 minutes. I saw some pub, British style pub, and a few pints to celebrate what probably many of my viewers won't understand. Sounds like a good thing. All right, and there you have it. There you have it. And we'll get into it. What do you think it is? Well, you'll see it. It's no big surprise, probably. You'll see it in the footage, but my arm's getting tired. Left one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.